Hey everybody, welcome to Part B of the commentary. Okay, let's talk about it. Now, this right here could have been it could have been avoided. So they lure him with the possibility of a romantic encounter. Maybe he thought he was going to get a 2-for-1 deal. And as a foolish man, he went. As a foolish man, he went. This day and age, who the fool keep falling for it? Sometimes these girls pull these stunts, and it's a guy waiting in the back room, in the bathroom. He got a gun. You get beat up and you get robbed. And see, the fact that he brought a gun to it, that makes me wonder, did that by any chance possibly enter his mind? Is there any chance that entered his mind? So he came strapped, but yet he still went. Decisions. So then he shows up in there. He's about to have him a good time, but these chicks trying to rob him, they got something else in mind. There was a report that they tried to rob him, and the girl was coming at him, and that he then shot her. Why was she coming at him? These chicks probably could have pulled this stunt. May not be the first time around, and her thinking, oh, you're in my apartment, I'm a female, you're not gonna shoot. But he did. The children, a child was there, a 4-year-old, watching all this go down. You think a 4-year-old can't hear, can't see? Watching all this go down. And now he's sitting up here. I'm sorry. He's sitting up here, been arrested, got the orange jumpsuit on. Why? Why did you go there? So the romantic encounter.
County's Area 3 court. Tears fell. Courtney Montgomery's head dropped too. Because I didn't want none of this. I didn't ask for none of it.
Yes, you did. When you went, they, quote, lured you in there. I didn't want none of this. You took a chance on your life. You don't even know these chicks. Oh, they finna give it me for free. I'm ready. We can make it a boom boom room. And now look. Was it worth it? Hopefully Mr. Montgomery has learned a lesson. You don't think, just do. Don't think, just do. They lured him to an apartment. I want to find out, okay, what's the relationship? They lured you there. Now, what if both those ladies, they got way out of hand? What if both of them had guns and they got violent? What if he had shot and killed them both? How would he explain that? How? You don't live there. They're going to check the phone, so they're going to know they're going to chase it back to you eventually. What if it got way out of hand and he had killed both those women in that apartment? How? Could have been a lot worse. Especially given the fact, too, that he was arrested. I will say this, given the fact that black women dying every 5 hours at the hands of a black man, it's pretty much a foregone conclusion. Oh, yeah, if they said he did, he probably did it. Given the fact that the women are often robbed in the community, it happens so often, so sometimes it may not be the case. As in this case here, charges drop, but it happens so often. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Robbed a black woman? Oh, yeah. It happens every day in the neighborhood. It's no big deal. So you're automatically assumed guilty. In this case, he wasn't. But I'm going to say this. You're a grown man. This might be your about lesson. You are a grown man, and I hope he don't have a wife or a girlfriend. Child, I'd be up out of there. You should be. My opinion, what happened wasn't right. But in my opinion, I'm not going to put no white hat on him because you're a grown behind man. You made a decision. This work got you. Because you went there willingly for a cheap thrill. And it wasn't what you thought you was going to get. turn out to be a nightmare. So it's things like this here. And I hate to tell you, you're going to have a lot more of this going on because of the economy. And especially, I'm going to do a part 2 on the Patreon video because there's a part that I left out and I really want to have that conversation. Somebody might get mad. It's okay. We can still be in love. We can still be cool. But things like this here are going to get worse. Why? The economy is going to get bad. A lot of people making a lot of money. It astounds me. They make so much money. Oh my gosh. And so many people are doing bad. And the people working every day at the lowest, there are going to be more job losses. Right now, it's all around. From the tech on down, it's all around. Women at the bottom, women and children, working, struggling. A lot of them are going to be losing those jobs. Bro, they're making it as it is, especially with inflation rearing its ugly head. So a lot of people get desperate. A lot of women are going to be pulling stunts like this here, lure some man in just to rob them. Let's think about it. You don't think. You think everybody smiling at you, won't you? Could be looking at you smiling, want you dead, want your wallet. You think they wants me. You're going to have a lot more crimes like this here, survival crimes. Believe it or not, let's try this. A lot of these women, some of them are angry, and believe it or not, a lot of them are angry at men because they already know, because the men that they had got them in a position that they're in. He left them with a baby, or babies left them all on her, and she fed into the lies that he was going to, ride or die. And you look up when it gets tough, she finds that he is gone, and she is left with the responsibility all alone. And if you think I love, but just love it means some of these women, they're harboring something. I get it. So it's easy to pull a stunt. Why? A man did this to me. A man did this to me. I'm going to do some payback. You're going to have a lot more crimes like this here with women getting desperate. Oh, yeah. Pulling a little stunt. Rob him, get his money. Not even thinking, okay, if you do that, what if the guy comes back? Even after you do rob him, he may come back. Not thinking. So everybody's on for a cheap thrill, and I got to get what I can get. And land in a pile of chit. So this here, sure, he's a victim. Charges being dropped. But also, he's a victim of his decision making. I'm finna go over here with these 200s and get busy, y'all. Don't think, just do. So yeah, he thought he was going to go over and have a good time. Like these ladies had something else in mind. Again, you're going to have a lot more of these crimes happening. We haven't seen the worst. They're expecting layoffs now until December. People right now, I have had a busy weekend, so I'm trying to catch up on the videos. People right now are making plays. Making plays. How they're going to, of course, that's something that we all know, how they're going to trade on this week. Making plays to make money. To the ladies, watch who you hang around. To anyone, seriously, young people. You hang around people that have a lot of drama, bad decision making, a lot of, every time you look up, oh, we got, got mammy dollars. With a mammy dollar, that's where the mammy controls the money, and it's always going to slide like this on the screen. We got to get him out. You put yourself in that position. Now, he obviously defended himself. But again, there's some accountability. You put yourself in that position. So you hang around people that have a whole lot of drama in their lives. It's always some action. And drama comes, everybody gets their little part, I understand. Hang around people that try to be productive. Hang around people, and again, I don't care what anybody say. You're not going to tell me differently. I've experienced it. Hang around people that are about business, that are about building. Hang around people that are about money. You keep on hanging around, it's going to rub off on you. It may not be within 24 hours now. Keep on hanging around. It's going to rub off on you, and I'm going to keep on spreading that message. This right here, War without a cause. Looking for a cheap thrill. But if that's what you're after, and you listen to people like that, you're around it, then you can find yourself in the same position. Sure, life happens, but you are who you hang around. You are who you hang around. So this here, hopefully Mr. Montgomery, Mr. Courtney Montgomery, has learned a lesson. Hopefully he has. I hope we don't hear about him in a second situation. Next thing you know, be hearing about him again. Again, this right here, he's not a child. Some of this right here, it is self-inflicted. He said he didn't ask for this.
In Butler County's Area 3 court, tears fell. Courtney Montgomery's head dropped too. Because I didn't want none of this. I know. I didn't ask for none of this. I understand. I didn't ask for this. So clear to...
Exactly. But sir, you walked into a lion's den. You did. You walked into a lion's den. I'm sorry. What happened is not funny, but you know, when he was like, I didn't ask for this. Now you about to hit a soprano keynote now. So hopefully, Mr. Montgomery, I'm glad the charges were dropped. I got a feeling that these sisters might be on the chopping block. I got a feeling they're going to do an investigation. And then next thing you know, somebody else might come forward. Man, I got a feeling that these ladies, these Latinas, I got a feeling they didn't ask for it either. But I got a feeling that the law enforcement are going to be circle the wagon. I got a feeling the boys and girls in blue going to be back. And I think the Dustina's going to be going down because now, look here, he said, I didn't ask for this. The ladies did. They asked for it and they came up with this plan. So I have a feeling they're going to be hearing it's going to be that police knock that's coming for the Dustinas. And I have a feeling that they're going to be arrested. And then, look, more drama coming. Dustina behavior. So now the police, they're not going to just let it go. They want to say, hey, what really went on? They probably going to go back, get those cell phones. They're going to check out those Dustinas. And they might realize these chicks been doing this. Next thing you know, they're trying to make a quick buck, trying to rob somebody, allegedly. They're going to be arrested. The 4-year-old that saw the whole show, child, don't let them talk to that 4-year-old kid. Well, I heard mom say... yeah, this what they do. Hit a lid. They were going to rob him. Oh, gosh. They might do a full investigation. Next thing you know, the chick's going to be in jail. And the child might be in the DFS, that foster system. All because they came up with a plan when to rob someone. And plus one already got shot. Dusty behavior. Dustinas and their dusties. They bring drama, embarrassment, and trauma. They bring you an orange jumpsuit. The financial implication, he's had to hire an attorney. Was it worth it, sir? You hired that lawyer? And I'm looking at the lawyer's diz. I don't think he's doing that pro bono. You have to hire an attorney. This don't look like the court-appointed one. I'm looking at the suit. Nah, I'm looking at the shirt. Yeah, he's dressed very well. This ain't I would be very surprised. This is not the court-appointed attorney. Because most of them be wearing those little cheap suits. I'm just saying. You want to have a cheap thrill. Dusties and Dustinas bring drama. They bring trauma. The financial drama. Look at this right here. Got the jumpsuit post bail and got to hire him to get to the real story. Because more than likely, the free attorney with the state might just please you out. They don't really care about you. You don't have to spend probably a couple $1,000s to retain this man right here. The retainer alone. Dusties and Dustinas bring drama and trauma, embarrassment. The financial implication right here. Got to hire counsel. The financial implication is too much dust in the nation. Thanks for watching here, people here on Simply Said YouTube. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and share. Be alert, be aware. Why? You already know. Child, it's just too much dust out there, and I'm out.